Welcome to Once Upon a Recipe, the last episode of the season. I am your host, Rana Maz. Today, I am taking you to Morocco because I'm making harira, a staple food of Moroccans. Traditionally, they eat it during the month of Ramadan, following a day of fasting. The soup is served with a side of dates and a honey-soaked sweet treat called a shubakia. Some call the harira soup the dish that overthrew the throne of the governor of Cordoba, Spain. How can a silky soup, the word harira in Arabic means silk, do this? Once upon a time, the city of Cordoba had fallen under the Muslim rule. The king of Castile, Alfonso VIII, wanted to overthrow the governor of Cordoba and decided to do so in disguise. The king presented a beautiful slave girl to the governor. The slave was taught how to cook harira because the ingredients of the soup are known to make you feel tired and sleepy. And the slave was directed to put even more nutmeg, making the governor feel numb and drowsy. The soup captivated the governor. He tried it for the first time during the month of Ramadan. Soon, the dish reached Morocco and became a staple Ramadan dish. The governor was so addicted to the soup and the slave that he neglected his wife, children, and his entire parish. Eventually, the governor of Cordoba was overthrown. But what is in the harira that makes it so delicious? Here we go. Let's start with ingredients. First, the meat. You can choose lamb or beef stew, or you can just skip the meat. Onion, celery, chickpeas, lentils, vermicelli, and diced tomato paste, and flour. Of course, salt to taste, pepper, also turmeric, nutmeg for sure, ginger. We will need some butter. At the end, we have parsley and cilantro. The list of ingredients will be online. Make sure to check it out at newamericans.media.com. Also, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Now, back to the recipe. First, I'm gonna preheat my pan and I will add a little bit of oil, 1 tablespoon maybe, 1 tablespoon of butter. As for the meat, it's your choice. I choose very small diced beef stew. You can use a lamb stew, or some people like to use lamb with bones. It's up to you. We wanna sear it. And so while it's going, I'm just gonna cut my onion here. We're gonna dice it into like medium size. As usual, I got sweet onion. You know me, I cannot tolerate the regular onion. Makes me really cry. So we go like this. And now, just not very small, like this. Let's see, the meat here is browning and almost seared. We just need to mix it a little bit so it's seared from all sides. For the meat, lamb stew tend to cook way faster than the beef. So, almost done here. I'll add my onion. There's so many ingredients in this dish, but it's really good. There's no wonder why they really liked it. And you know, what I heard, I'm from my friends who are like, I have a few friends from Morocco. They said during the month of Ramadan, when people fast, Muslim fast in Ramadan, you smell the harira soup in every like single house in there. Now I'm gonna add my celery. I cut it into very small pieces, very small dice. Now I'm gonna add my lentils. So this dish has, they use like many kinds of legume, which is like chickpeas, lentils, garbanzo, this is a garbanzo, all kind of beans. It's under the legume. It's very, very healthy, and it's full of nutrition. It has really so many benefits. It has protein, carbohydrates. It has minerals, vitamin. The two most nutritious is the garbanzo beans and the lentils. So here we're gonna stir a little bit. I got this garbanzo beans can, because if you wanna get it dry, usually it takes so long. You have to soak it overnight, just waste so much time. And this is really, if you think about it, it's like this dish is like adding stuff. It's not hard to make. Adding here the garbanzo beans. If you add salt, the meat will get harder. It will take more time to cook. So I usually leave it to the last minute. I mean, like last 5 minutes, and then I add the salt. Now I have here the diced tomato. This is a can, petite diced, but you can just get fresh tomatoes. I just want to save time. I know fresh tomatoes will taste better, but it's fine. I mean, I get the good kind. And I like it because, this one is petite, diced. So they did the job for me. All the legume, it's really filling. That's why they eat it probably in Ramadan. So they keep them like not hungry for the next day. Maybe really has so much like fiber. Maybe this is one of the reasons also. But as we say, it makes you lazy a little bit. So after you eat this dish, I wouldn't recommend it lunchtime. So, because it makes you sleepy. I tried it before. Trust me, it makes you sleepy. So you don't want to eat it in the lunchtime. So now I'm just gonna add my spices. Have here black pepper and turmeric. Very, very good spice. It's anti-inflammation and antioxidants. It helps like with your pain if you have like arthritis. It's very good. But it doesn't taste very, very strong, but it's good. So, and they use it here, so I'm using this. And this is our star, the nutmeg. You shouldn't put so much of the nutmeg because it could makes you drowsy. That's why, if you, there's like a limit of this to use, but it's good also. So now here also ginger. Ginger, I don't want to say anything about ginger. Everyone knows how good ginger is. First time for me to try the Harira soup was like a couple of years ago at a friend who are from Morocco. So I really liked it, and they made it so spicy. I couldn't tolerate the spiciness of it, but it was good. It was so good. I make it less spicy. If you want to add like hot sauce, it's your choice. It's everyone's choice. I tend to like more mild stuff, but it was good. We will add our hot water. Be generous with water because this is gonna be boiling for maybe an hour or more. So unless you use a pressure cooker, I usually this is my favorite thing in my house. I use it a lot. It saves me so much time, especially when you cook meat. The whole dish will be done in 30 minutes maybe. Also the Instapot, also it's a good idea to use it. Now for the last step of the recipe, we're gonna mix. I got here a chicken broth. I'm gonna mix it with the flour, and this is for like thickening agent. I already pre-cooked some here in my pressure cooker here. We're just gonna add those and the tomato paste also. Mix all together, and then we're gonna add it to the soup. Now we will add it to the mixture. And mix a little bit. Now I can add my salt. So the chicken broth already has salt. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. I don't want it to be so salty. Just a little bit more. And then we can give it a try and see if we need more, we can add more. The last thing is vermicelli, a very thin cut pasta, a little bit smaller than the angel hair. Here I got it already fried. You don't have to. Also, you can use orzo, so everything works. Those, they will take about another 10 minutes. I'm adding my butter here, just 1 tablespoon. And the last thing is, this is my saffron. I don't know if you guys know saffron. It's a very valuable spice, and it's also it's rare, very expensive. So for like, they sell actually per gram, just like if you wanna buy gold. So this is a saffron. So, but if you don't have it, you can skip it. It's here, everything now is ready almost. We're gonna need to leave those. It's gonna take about 10 minutes for them to, at least for the, the thickening agent work and the vermicelli cooked. Meanwhile, I'm gonna cut my herbs here. I have parsley, and I don't know if you know, they look so similar, but you can tell by the smell. If you don't like cilantro, you can skip it. I'm just gonna cut now just a little bit of each and add them to our soup. This is a parsley. Add the parsley here. And now the cilantro. If you're not familiar with the cilantro, you don't like it, you just can skip it. But I think it gives a very good taste to the dish, especially this kind of dishes. Here. Now we add the cilantro. We are about to be done with this dish. So that's why they call it Harira. It looks like it's silk here, like it's really all the ingredients cooperated together, and so many colors, so many things. Also, we added some more nutrition to the dish. I think it's almost ready. We will plate our soup, and we'll show you. Usually the way they eat it with the dates and shubakia. It's a sweet. They made it out of dough, fried, and then soaked in honey. So it's really good. I don't know, this is how they serve it. That's why I wanted to just show you, give you the exact image. At the end, you just get a squeeze of lemon. Oops, it's all parsley now, but it's okay. It's part of the family of the dish. So now, let me pot here. Oh, this is really good. Oh guys, look at this. Looks really good. Look at the colors. It's beautiful. Garnish here with some parsley and cilantro. A few wedges of the lemon. And voila, this is our dish. It is done. I'll give it a try and see how we do. The moment of truth. Here. It's really good. I like it. It's very good. You can just add a squeeze of lemon if you like. If you like it spicy, you can add hot sauce. But it's good. And this is a harira soup, a tasty recipe I would love for you to try. Let me know if you like it. This is the last episode of the season. Thank you for your support. See you soon here on Once Upon a Recipe. I am Rana Maz. Salam.